is Mushroom Show. We've had some technical issues.
We sure did.
It's two old bros on Philly. From this point on, it is Mushroom Show. Mushroom, take the lead. Let's go. I am your guest.
Thank you much, Lou. I appreciate you popping up on my show and fixing the technical difficulties, making it able to be broadcast tonight. Lou Betya, you're a sharp dude. I really appreciate you coming on my show in a surprise fashion, in any fashion. You're welcome, sir. In fact, I think the next fight of the night I have scheduled is Natalia Silva versus Victoria Leonardo. Why don't you start it off, Lou?
This is my Brady look. I'm wearing like the fucking hat like Brady. So we talk. Hold on. Well, let's talk about Garimbo first. Like, you like Garimbo's?
Yeah, let's go back.
No, I like the. Well, dude, we're doing a fucking show. Let's be a professional. Come on, bro.
You ever see my show? I'm not real professional, Lou.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm the fucking embodiment of professionalism. Like, so all right. So let's. So who's your pick for Garimbo? Let's just quickly go over that one. I'm wearing the poofy hat the whole show.
I just went with Garimbo, third round / decision type deal. I mean, Sato could knock him the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, his round 3 sucks, dude. His round 3 is like 10-1. It's terrible. I like Garimbo. I like the under. Let's choose violence. All right, next fight. You said Silva and
yes. Leonardo, you're up, Lou.
I think Silva's going to win this fight.
Sharp. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Silva's going to win this fight. Thank God.
I like the under. It's 135 on DraftKings. Her in the distance is -175. That's weird. So if you like her to win, just play the fucking under. Like, I love D-Gen shit. I can't bet Leonardo here.
Right.
You?
Yeah. Nah, me neither, man. Listen, I like Silva, man. She's well-rounded. She's a good striker. Fast hands, combos. She'll put a pace on you. Throws volume. And she has a vast arsenal of fucking weapons while she's on the feet. She's strong. You know, she has like a 92% takedown defense or some shit. She can get subs over back if you take her down. She's durable. I don't think she's been finished since like 2015. You know, I mean, I did notice she can maybe get stuck in the cage by stronger women, but, you know, I don't know that she has too much to worry about here with that. I mean, you know, Leonardo on that side, she's 3-2 in her last 5, 33 years old. She's kind of well-rounded. She's an okay striker. She has, you know, good cage control. She's good in the clinch. She can wrestle. Decent top control when she gets you down there. Now, she may have even fought some of the better competition, but man, her fighting striking defense is fucking horrible. She's not really great anywhere. She doesn't really, she can do a lot of stuff, but she doesn't do anything great. Nothing really stands out. Not impressed with her. She's been finished in 2 of her last 3, and 4 of her 5 losses are inside the distance. I think Silva runs through her here. Not sure what round it is. I don't think it goes to the decision. So if you're going to get better money on the fight ends, I think you said, or the under, compared to just Silva inside the distance, I mean, you might as well play that. I mean, that's a smart look.
Before we go on, let me shout out the chat. And if you guys aren't following Mushroom, and like, he's building a fucking thing, and Mushroom's a fucking beast.
Yeah, he's got guys are in there. A lot of those John Marie's and a lot of people are in here. So yeah.
I just want to shout out Dixon is my motherfucker. Dixon begging me for same game parlays. Hey Dixon, I'm gonna fucking do that tomorrow. I'm also gonna make a video about the Preakness tomorrow. We're gonna hit that at the end of the show. We got Paul Brassfield, who's like the parlay king. We got Jazz, who is like the fucking motherfucker we love. We got Anthony W. He's another fucking dude that's awesome. We got Janet Marie, who is like a fucking goat and fans. Yep. We got my dude Cage My IQ. Go follow him if you like pro wrestling. Like, dude, he does some like cool shit. I can't say I agree with his soccer shit, but like, you know, I like him. No, well, he's not. Nah, we just like different teams. We got Ice Viking. He's a motherfucker too.
Yeah,
And when I say motherfucker, he's a great dude. Like he's a big supporter of like all of us. Just saying, like, all right, Mushroom, I'm just running the goddamn show now because like
no problem. You did a great job.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, we got 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, technical problems. We got Justin. Justin, the fucking craziest motherfucker in this space who supports all of us. I goddamn love Justin. He's a fucking psychopath. I'm a psychopath. We love Justin, dude. He's the man. All right. I'm just running the show now because, all right, here we go, dude. Here you go. Mushroom. The whole reason you're on air is to break down fucking Chase Hooper against Nick Fiore, the fucking Twitter world. What's up, Daz Dillinger? Hey, motherfuckers, see you too, motherfucker.
Hey, motherfuckers is right.
Yeah. Mushroom, how do you feel about this motherfucker? You want to say, hey, motherfucker?
Hey, motherfucker, listen. I don't fuck. You know me. I curse. I don't even know I'm cursing sometimes. I'm cursing over curses.
Can I just tell you that Brady's going to see this and be like, what the fuck, dude? And I'll be like, yep. I fucking want Renegade. I want Renegade, son.
Well, that's why you got
all right, Mushroom.
I'm ready.
All right, Mushroom.
Let's go with Chase.
The Twitter war of the week, son. Chase Hooper, Nick Fiore. Go ahead.
Well, let's start on the Hooper side.
Decision this. I'm going to punch you in the face.
Chase Hooper, 2-3 in his last 5. 23 years old, BJJ guy, right? Shitty striker, we know that. Not the best wrestler either. He's bigger though here. He's longer. He's adding on some pounds. That going to help him? Who knows? I mean, when he gets on the ground though, he is a BJJ black belt. He's got good ground and pound. He gets you down there too. It's just with some fucking vicious elbows while you're on the ground as well. He's good in scrambles. I don't know if he's the way better grappler, but he's the better grappler in my opinion in this fight.
Who?
Well, listen, we'll get there. Listen, he can get subs. He has more UFC experience. Probably fought the better competition. But man, his striking defense is non-existent. You know, watch his last fight, just get him knocked around like that and get knocked the fuck out. Not a very good look. And the fucking Inari roll fucking bothers me so fucking much. God, I hate that fucking shit. But, you know, moved up in weight, and that Garcia KO just fucking bothers me. Look, Fiore, I really didn't watch a lot of tape on this guy, to be honest with you.
There's no tape on him.
Right. Listen, so he's an okay striker. I mean, he has decent elbows when you're in close. He's a good grappler as well. He's a BJJ black belt. I think he's had some time to improve. But again, not a lot of tape on this guy. And his regional competition just seemed like suspect to me, to be honest with you. Not super impressed. I am going to go with Hooper inside the distance. He could knock this motherfucker out. He could ground and pound this dude and knock him out, or he could choke him out. But I like Hooper inside the distance. What side of the Twitter war are you on?
Oh, I mean, hold on. I don't know if you watched my fucking. Here we go. Yo, Pat. Dude, I put out the call to arms, Mushroom. I'm getting everybody like fucking for this, dude. Hey, man. Dude, it's rare that I do a show with somebody older than me. Like, I'm the fucking young man of this fucking shit. I do shows like Gordo, where I'm like Gordo and like fucking Catch, where I'm like, you realize I could be your fucking dad. It's like fucking weird. All right. So before we get there, if you didn't watch the prop show, then I got to do this, Mushroom. I can't believe I got to protect you right now, but hold on. I got to fucking protect you. I got to put my fucking disclaimer up. I hope the fight ends in a fucking draw because the whole fucking Twitter war right now is like, they're so confident one way or the other. It's like, dude, look, man, Hooper stinks. But like Fiore's like, look, I've watched this tape. So Mushroom, you know who Jay Ellis is, right?
Yeah, and well, he beat him back to back. So
Mushroom. Did you ever play Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
Back in the day, yes.
Of course, back in the day, it's an old game. He's not
the actual arcade game version in the stores and shit. Yeah, absolutely.
right when it had like Great Tiger and shit. So like, look, he's not Jay Ellis isn't Glass Joe, but he's like Von Kaiser. So like, like, dude, this guy beat like the second guy in the game twice. He didn't beat Piston Honda. He beat fucking Von Kaiser. So like, so look, it's so weird. This fight's so weird in that like people are so confident. Dude, this fight's fucking terrible. Like my criticism is, how does anybody in this fucking community feel good about this fight? Hooper's moving up in weight. Hooper is like, look, man, I could kick fucking Chase Hooper's ass in like a bar fight. Like, the dude's just not intimidating. Could he beat me? Like, could Chase Hooper beat me in the cage? 100 times out of 100. I'm not like fucking saying I could beat him in like an MMA fight. But if like he came up to my girlfriend and was like, "What's up, bitch?" I'd murder that fucker. Like, and dude, so would you, and so would like everybody else I know. Oh my god, look who's in the chat, dude.
Holy shit!
Legend.
Wow,
see,
that's big time. What's up, James? Thanks for stopping by, brother. Wow,
Mushroom. This is what happens when you randomly do fucking shit. And we got our boy fucking James. Hit the like, that's free. Dude, thank you so much. By the way,
thanks, buddy.
Quick story about James. Me and you both respect him immensely. I respect all his picks. I respect what he does for a living. But when that motherfucker was breaking down ball shots on the prop show, the glee in his eyes when he's like, you know what? There's a way to cap this. I fucking love James, dude. He's nice. Like, I love his success, but he's the nicest fucking guy, and he will always take time out of his life to help you, and he hates negativity. He's one of the fucking real ones, dude. If you guys aren't following Lucrative, you're crazy. If you're watching this show and you're not following Lucrative, it's weird. Go follow James, dude. He is the fucking best, dude. Absolutely. He is the fucking best, dude. So, and this guy's gonna pay for my dad's a dentist. Like, I'll pay for your motherfucking root canal, dude. Like, I ain't worried about that. Mushroom, you having a good time?
Great time, man. Yes.
There you go. See, I saved the show. There we go. And Justin Vegas is saying I'm making him read. Justin Vegas is writing shit where I'm like, sorry, or I love it. I don't fucking know. And Lucrative, by the way, go promote this, dude. This is a random impromptu fucking shit, and I'm pulling off the Brady hat. So
Brady's in the chat.
Oh my god! And speaking of Brady, what
Brady?
Dude, Brady, dude, I'm wearing like the fucking Brady look, bro. So what the fuck fight are we on? Oh, we're on Fiore and Hooper. Dude, yeah. I hope this fight ends in a fucking draw, dude. I really do. Because so many people are so confident. It's like, dude, Fiore is terrible. I've watched his tape. No, I'm saying I've watched this tape. Forget about the Jay Ellis shit. Let's talk about the Rebecca fight, Mushroom. Rebecca was fucking done. He was fucking done after 5 minutes. And Fiore didn't do shit. He allowed himself to get taken down. He played jiu-jitsu. He fucking stinks. Hooper, he's young. Like, dude, give me Hooper plus money if I have the gun to my head. But I really hope this fight ends in a fucking draw. I hope there's 3 yam bags in this fucking fight, Mushroom. Like, fuck this, dude. Don't bet a side here, man. You know what bet I like here? And I hate these kind of bets, bro. You know what? My buddy Danny Legs. There's only one bet I like for this fight. I know you don't like these bets, Mushroom, because I don't like these bets. As a parlay piece, over 1.5 minus 170. I like it. I think this fight, dude, this is like a split decision kind of fight. I like over 1.5. Dude,
I don't know.
How does Hooper lose these fucking horseshit fights? He gets knocked the fuck out by dudes like Steve Garcia, who's hysterical. Steve Garcia, by the way, amazing. And we'll get to him in a little bit. But dude, Fiore ain't knocking Hooper out in the first round. And I don't think he's submitting him. I think Hooper's good enough on the ground to stay like safe. I like the over 1.5 as like a parlay piece. And I hate fucking myself. Mushroom, what's your best bet for this fight? Tell the people.
For this fight, I told you I like Hooper inside the distance. I think if it gets on the ground, I think Hooper can snatch something up. To be honest with you, so
Yeah, look
or
at him. By the way,
like I
James just
or his
retweeted this.
ground
James cares.
or his ground and pound. He's got nasty fucking elbows when he's on top. He's got pretty decent strikes on top. He can't strike a lick when he's standing on his feet, but when he has you on the ground, he can hit you pretty fucking hard too. I think he finishes. Fiore. Fury's competition. Who's been fighting? Very, very suspect. This kid's been in UFC for a little bit. Hooper. I think it's Hooper, and I think he's going to win inside the distance.
All right. I mean, that's good with me.
But I'm not even betting that. But that's my prediction or pick for this fight.
So, Mushroom, you know how like we work with a bunch of fucking 20-year-olds?
Yeah.
Let's talk about fucking 900-year-old Ilir Latifi against Rodrigo Nascimento. What's your pick for this one? By the way, people are like, Latifi's old as shit. I'm like, hey, motherfucker, I'm like 5 years older than him. I'm like, fuck you. Like, every last thing's like, Matt Brown's old as shit. I'm like, dude, I'm like 3 years older than him. This is shitty. And they're like, oh, well, McGee's old too. I'm like, yeah, I'm like a touchdown older than him. Like, so, and you're like Methuselah. You're like Moses. You're like Moses, dude. If I'm old, you're like fucking Moses.
Yeah, because I'm 15 years older than Latifi here in this spot. That's for sure.
You're barely older than me. That's the crazy thing, dude. You're not even that much older than me. I just diet and exercise, bitches.
Is that what it is? I should diet. Obviously, my diet's not the best. So
all right. Latifi Nascimento. I'm gonna grab my smokes.
Yeah, you got it. I'm going to start off on the Latifi side. 2-3 in his last 5. 40 years old, like Lou said. Look, he's a decent striker. He's got some volume. Maybe put a little pace on. He's got decent footwork for a guy his size. Good wrestling. He gets takedowns. He's got good top pressure, but it's mostly that lay and pray stuff. He can win minutes on the top. He's got more UFC experience. I think he has 11 more UFC fights. He's fought the better competition, in my opinion, as well. But man, he's fucking inconsistent. Low volume. He seems slower. I think he's going to be smaller in his spot. I think he gasses late. His cardio is suspect. And didn't this fucking dude already retire? So what's he going to fucking retire again if he loses this one? There's lots of injuries, too. Didn't he have a lot of back injuries as well? Like you hit on the head with the 40 years old. On the other side of this fight, though, Rodrigo Nascimento, 3-1-1 in his last 5. 30 years old. BJJ guy pretty much, but he's a decent striker. He's got fast hands, got some power in his hands too. He does that Muay Thai style. He can put on some pressure, volume, 7-inch reach advantage in this spot as well. He does good cage work. He's a decent wrestler. I think he gets him at like a 50% clip at heavyweight at least. And he hunts for subs. He's got good ground and pound. He's a true heavyweight. So now he's never faced a takedown in the UFC. What's he going to look like if he gets taken down? What's his get-up game like? Is he just going to lay there and get laid and preyed on? So my thing is, I need Nascimento to not get taken down in this fight. I think the longer it goes on, I think the more Latifi's going to gas. I got Nascimento on another one of those plays, though, the 3rd round / decision for Nascimento. What are your thoughts?
I think Nascimento kicks his fucking ass, and I think he gets a sub. I think his sub prop is crazy at plus 400. Like, I don't know if you guys, like, I know he's, like, maybe not the most popular dude because of his personality, but just win, baby, Rich. He's a fucking sharp motherfucker, and he's playing these, like, these sub round 1, round 2. Dude, Latifi's talking about retirement. Like, and I know he has no neck. I know that's, like, the big fucking joke, but, like,
ooh.
No, by the way, Dixon, Laramie's are like with the cigarettes on The Simpsons, dude. It's like a fucking, I'm joking. Like, should I have said Pall Mall? I'm not smoking Pall Malls either. Like, I'm fucking classy ho. But like, I don't know what Mushroom smokes. He's probably fucking smoking Winston. Probably smoking Larks with the charcoal.
American Spirit.
Oh, you're not smoking Larks with the charcoal filter? Like, oh, that'd be like fucking funny as shit.
Marlboro. I smoked Marlboro Reds for fucking 30 years. I switched to these a couple years ago.
Dude, my girlfriend's so not happy right now. She's so, I mean, she hasn't said it, but like, I fucking know. She's like, She's opening like the windows in the whole town right now. She's like, dude, like what the fuck? And I'm like, well, it's for people. We're helping the fucking the unwashed masses right now. I think Latifi is going to retire. I think he's done. I don't think Nascimento even needs to lock up much for him to sub. His last fight, he's talking about he had a fucking staph infection against fucking Olynyk. I had a bet on Olynyk. I just think Olynyk's so much better than fucking Latifi. And like, I mean, I just like, man, I don't love Nascimento. I know he like pulled Bedeau down on him, but like he fucked Bedeau, and then he like fucking lost that one because of like a weed test, which is such horseshit if you're wiki capping. Shout out to Dale, by the way. One of the few people who's like legit crazier than me. Like he's a fucking nut job, and go follow Dale, dude. Dude, if you're watching this right now, it means you like being entertained. Dude, go fucking watch Dale, man. Puts his shit out Tuesday. He's funny as fucking shit. He's got a producer for reasons that escape me. He's a fucking nut. Like, I don't know why he has a producer. Like, Dale could just fucking do the whole thing on his own. He's fucking great. Dale is fucking hilarious. Go follow Punch List, like, please. So I like Nascimento in the distance, but I like his sub prop a lot. I think if he just gets Latifi in any kind of trouble, he's done. He's getting his fucking check. So plus 400 sub. His round one is like plus. I did it on the prop show today. I think it's like plus 700. It's round two. Like Rich, if just win, baby, he's never gonna watch this, but like Rich is sharp, dude, and he's like sub one, round two, sub one, sub two, or like crazy bad price. He's 100% right. These prices are crazy. Nascimento hunts for subs too. So like, I think Latifi will take it. Let's just shout out to the chat a little bit because we got some new people. We got Victor Jesus, fucking
yeah,
much like Daz, total friend of the community. He fucking supports us. Victor's like one of the fucking best dudes.
Absolutely.
By the way, this guy, not one of the best human beings. I just fucking love Dale, man. He's my kind of dude. Dale and I were gonna beat up hobos and fucking. Oh, and look at this, dude. Your boy,
Narco cop.
Dude, Narco doesn't support
Narco
me. Dude,
he's never watched my show once. It's only because you're here.
Dude, are you kidding me? Narco's never once goddamn watched one of my shit.
Narco's never
watched. Dude, this is the first time Narco's ever watched one of my fucking shows. It's because of you, dude. We're here because of you, Mushroom. You're the fucking man. This is your show. I'm just
doubt that, but
by the way, guys, this is the Mushroom Show with his IT guy, Lou Betya, to figure out how to work this fucking shit. Well, let's move on to another fucking hilarious fight. And this is one if Narco hangs out. Me and him are like so crazily aligned here. It's scary. Orion Kosei and Gilbert Urbina. Mushroom, tell the people what you like here. Because I have a strong feeling here. And I'm just telling you right now, Narco and I are like, you're going to either win or lose a lot of money on this fight, dude.
Well, all right, let's start it off. I'll start off on the Koski side. He's 4-1 in his last 5, 28 years old, mixed martial artist. He's kind of well-rounded. He's a decent striker. He's got some power in his hands. You know, he throws those fucking looping shots, man. The guy's fucking dangerous, by the way. Got a fucking 87% finish rate. He's an okay wrestler. Wish he was a little better at that if you're going to be on his side. And he does get good top control, decent ground and pound when he gets you down. Like I said, the guy's fucking dangerous. Red flags on his side, though. Like, his cardio issues late scare me. And he's had all sorts of, like, fucking neck injuries and fucking his arms have been going numb. The guy's had heart issues. Like, I don't even know, man. I don't know how the fuck he gets medically cleared to do these fights. But we'll go on the other side. You got Gilbert Urbina, 2-3 in his last 5, 27 years old. I mean, he's a decent striker. I noticed he's got some good elbows, a variety of kicks. He's big. He's kind of strong, man. Muay Thai plum, good Muay Thai plum, 4-inch reach advantage in his spot. Decent wrestler, good grappler, good get-up game if you take him down. 50% finish rate, so not as much as Koski there, but more pro experience. But man, his last 2 fights, Lost the last two inside the distance. One by sub and one by knockout, I think. And Koski fucking hits hard. That being said, I think he outlasts Koski. I mean, Koski's got to play round one, I guess, probably. Knockout is live around.
Oh, no. All right, go ahead.
But I like Urbina inside the distance, to be honest with you. But Koski, round one is always live for the knockout. That's when he's going to have most of his power. He might be able to carry it late, but he has most of it in first.
All right, so I watched tape. I know nobody thinks I fucking dude. I've been gambling for fucking 20 years. I've been gambling for longer than any of you motherfuckers. I'm good at this. The only person that's been gambling as long as me is fucking Narco Cop.
Wow.
And well, because me and him are both poker players too. So me and him have talked poker. Let me talk to you about something Narco said that I think is important in this fight. And I knew some of this, but not all of it. Dude, Kosei's health, his body is failing him, man. He got the fucking vaccine. He's fucking whining like a motherfucker. He's been sick. He's talking about I saw these interviews that he did too. Narco brought it up on Spaces, but dude, he's talking about his arm's not right and he's fucking numb and shit. And by the way, I don't need this fucking here. Hold on. Let me edit this for you. But I think Koski is a fucking. I mean, I know he didn't fight in Alaska FC, but he is he's kind of like an Alaska FC guy. And I don't love Urbina, but I like a prop here. I like Urbina round one sub.
Oh, wow.
At plus 550. I think Urbina just fucking takes him down and wrecks this motherfucker. I really do. I think he just fucking hammers him. Here, hold on. I got this right for you, Mushroom.
Okay.
Oh, no, there you go. I had to get the fucking thing right. There you go. Follow if you guys are watching this, go follow Mushroom Philly. That's his Twitter. I'll put his YouTube up. Well, I've had this up. I had to fucking edit it. Dude, I think I don't think Urbina is great, but Koski stinks. I love the under here. The under 2.5 is it should probably be minus 250. I think the reason it's not overpriced is this Blood Diamond fight. I really do. But this under should be dead. I don't think Urbina has the cardio to go 12.5 minutes, and Koski stinks, dude. He's the fact that I thought he fought in fucking Alaska FC. I don't even know if he would be the champion in Alaska FC. I like the under really big, and just so you know, if you're just tuning in, I'm wearing this hat to fucking troll Brady. I'm letting you know, but then but also I look fucking badass in this shit. So if you can't see the puff, fuck you. Or I'm not gonna be. You're saying his cardio is good. I'm gonna be shocked. I don't think this, but Narco, I don't think this fight's hitting the third round, dude. I think Urbina fucks him up. I really do. I think Urbina just look. In all fairness, a lot of my bet is against Kosei. I think Kosei is a fucking. His body is fucked up, dude. He's not I don't think Kosei should be fighting. But Mushroom, you got any more thoughts before we move on to another Twitter war of this fight?
No, I mean, if he finishes him in round one, it doesn't matter to me. I'm taking him inside the distance. So I like that play as well. Absolutely.
I mean, Marco's saying maybe round 3 Urbina. I don't know if you guys know this about Narco. He has this show he does Friday nights where he tells you props.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that he tells you props to consider and then maybe bet. That would be I run the second best prop show on Twitter. Narco runs the best prop show. And by the way, I tell him this, and he knows I fucking tell him this shit all the time. I mean, if Narco is saying round 3, Mushroom, do you know what I like about round 3 better than round 2?
It pays more, Lou.
It pays more, motherfuckers. If Narco's telling you round 3, you don't even have to watch the show tomorrow. I'm kidding. Go I'm obviously kidding. Go watch the Narco show tomorrow. Go watch Lambo show. Round 3. I mean, dude. By the way, while we're on this, Mushroom, before we move on to the next fight, and if Narco, if you want to fucking chime in on this too, I'd appreciate it. When I started this shit, which now feels like 70 years ago. When I started this last year, I hit Kyler Phillips round 3 sub against Rojo, and it was plus 3,500 odds. Dude, we're not getting round 3 shit anymore. Like, Narco, if you want to chime in, if you like, are these are they fucking us bad? Like, dude, like Takashi Sato round 3 KO, a guy who throws no volume, is plus 1,000 round 3. Like, shit like that. Like, dude, we're gonna talk about a round 3 prop. Oh, Trevino fight. All right. Mushroom, we're gonna get to a round 3 fight where I'm gonna give you a funny prop, but like, dude. Okay, dude, you're mentioning like fucking. All right, stop it, man. All right, I shouldn't ask Narco. I know he's good at this shit. Hey, Narco, shut up, man. Leave me alone. Hey, Narco, let us have this one, man. You know what you could have said, dude? Nah, you're right. Narco, you could have just been like, Mike, could have been like, nah, you're right. Mike, give me one, dude. You could have given me this one. You're rat. You son of a bitch. No, I know, dude. I know, but Mike, like, dude, his tape study is like so sick. I'll never compete with that. He'll never be as funny as me, but like actually Mike's pretty funny too. Dude, he was fucking dude, you watched Lambeau's show last week, right?
Yeah.
He was a little bit lit. He was funny as shit. Dude, Mike was funny as shit, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Absolutely. Hold on. Yes! It's on tape. It is on tape.
Whoa! Screenshot that.
I did. It's gone on. As my other Mike would say, Mike's MMA picks. That's going on the refrigerator. That's refrigerator shit. Karolina Koval-Kovitch against Vanessa Demopolis. Mushroom starts off.
Karolina Koval-Kovitch, huh? 2-3 in her last 5. 37 years old, a striker. Decent volume, some pace. 5-inch reach advantage here. She can wrestle. She's an okay grappler. Not really impressed with her. Man, she's a terrible nail, by the way. And she seems to be declining. She's not a threat on her feet. She's fucking pillow-fisted. Poor takedown defense. And when she's on the ground, she makes mistakes on the fucking ground. There'll be a problem in this fight. Vanessa Demopolis, 4-1 in her last 5, 34 years old, jiu-jitsu player. Listen, she's not the best striker. I get that. She still tries to come forward. She does have good leg kicks. She's strong. She's athletic. She has good cage work. She's a decent wrestler. When she gets on the ground, she's a BJJ black belt. I think she's still improving. Where's she at now? I think she's at elevation, too. So I think she's at a good camp. Man, she's fucking dangerous on the ground. She hunts for subs. She's got good ground and pound, even some elbows. She can even get subs off her back. So she's dangerous on the ground, especially with somebody who, like Karolina, has shitty takedown defense. But again, Demopolis has poor striking defense. I don't think she has too much to worry about with Karolina's fucking pillow fist. But and again, not being the best striker, but I think once he gets on the ground, it's going to be two different worlds here. And I got Demopolis inside the distance. I think she finishes her, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I got to put this one up just because Victor is a fucking, look, man, can I just tell a quick story before we go on? So like I used to, because you know this shit. You live in the area, so I used to work at this bar. I used to work in Fort Washington. You know where Fort Washington is, right? And I lived in Doylestown, so like I didn't want to fucking take the turnpike. I'm like, I don't. Oh man, turnpike sucks. So I would go to. Do you know the 19th hole in Jenkintown? Do you know that place?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
All right. So I would fucking hit the strip club because I'm like, man, I just don't want to like. And look, man, I'm in there for like 2 beers and like girls want $1. Like, dude, I'm spending like fucking $13 to have a couple of beers and like get home. And like, and then like, people at work were like, "Oh, you go to the strip club all the time?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm having like 2 beers and like." And then I'd stop like the Horseshoe Man and like fucking play darts, whatever. But it doesn't. They didn't even know that part. But like, fucking everybody's like criticizing strippers, and I'm like, hey man, like most of them are like, especially ones that work on like Tuesday nights. This is like C League shit, and they're like when you hear like, oh, I'm just trying to pay my college education. Strippers that aren't working on Tuesday nights are like literally the ones that are trying to pay their education. Like they're like, yeah, I don't do dances. Like just hey man, I'm trying to make like fucking $70 tonight. Like get out. So let's talk about Demopolis. So I don't know what the fuck happened. let's talk about some insider shit here. And
Okay.
and I got to be careful here what I say. So I have an insider at Factory X. I'm sure you know who it is. I'm not going to say it out loud. There's a fighter that I am become very good friends with in the space that trains at that is at Factory X. So I did a little fishing expedition with him, and I'm like, hey man, like, why the fuck is Demopolis there? Like, this doesn't make sense. Like, she should be grappling. Why are you going to like a predominant and this guy who will remain nameless, but we'll call him Bodie Crundage for the sake of the show, was like, hey man, I can't and like it's my buddy, and I'm like, all right, dude, like one thing that I like when I cap fights, and this is one thing I didn't see a lot of people saying. Oh shit, is this Effie? Is Effie fucking here? Yo, Effie. Yo, Effie, what's up, dude? Yeah, his name is Rody Kundert. One thing I like to see is when I think fighters are improving. So, like, I look at Demopolis' last couple of fights when she became a full-time fighter, because she wasn't fighting full-time for some of her fights. And I want to think that she's improving. And then you go back to this Oliveira tape and like, fuck, dude, she's shooting takedowns that like my fucking nephew would like. It's bad, man. But I think that Koval-Kovitch might be shot. So I'm not going to give you a side here. I'm going to give you a prop, and I gave this to Couch Warrior today. Demopolis split decision at plus 1,000 is like, everybody's on this sub prop, and I'm like, dude, she couldn't sub. Like, dude, don't get off the sub prop now. Like, don't, like, this is becoming like a fucking echo chamber shit. Like, don't fucking assume that Demopolis is just gonna like people that are on the sub. It's like, dude, are you assuming she's just gonna like fucking go in there and murder Koval-Kovitch? Like, Koval-Kovitch on the feet is gonna piece her up, and on the ground, what's Demopolis gonna do? She can get top control and like do nothing. So like, I think this is gonna be a split. It's plus 380 for the split. It's not great. But what I love here is like, Mushroom, you know I love me some split decisions, right? Shout out to Tim Troiano, who was like, by the way, everybody's like, oh, Tim's like the original split. No, dude, me and Tim are both like fucking crazy prop guys. Like, it's like everybody's like, oh, Danny Lags is like the same game parlay guy. I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, he's good at it. Like, we're both good at it. Like, me and him like talk about it privately. I don't like public credit. You know this. I hate public credit, but like, don't act like I don't fucking know this shit. So like, I mean, like, this whole like Demopolis is gonna like fucking take her down and sub her is like, why? Why are we assuming this? Demopolis isn't good enough to like fucking have her way with anybody. Here's what I know: the Jinyu Fry fight. I mean, I had a bet on her. Did she win? I mean, my bet slip says so. Mushroom. My bet slip says she won. Did she? I don't know, dude. But like, we talk like moments versus minutes. Demopolis is gonna win minutes if she is getting takedowns. Like, yeah, Tim. By the way, I'm not arguing with like, dude. Tim's my fucking dude, and I'm so jealous of his hair. Tim's my fucking dude, dude. Tim and Narco, that is my fucking show, dude. Tim's talking about cutting his hair, and I'm like, you hoe. Why would you cut your fucking hair, you hoe?
He did.
I can't grow that shit. Mushroom, are you jealous? Mushroom, would you take that like amazing head of hair that Tim has? I'm not gonna take that shit.
I still have hair. I just like it short.
Oh, stop. Well, I don't. My hair has been replaced by a hat. I've been physically abused in the ear.
Wow.
Oh, he was talking. He was talking about shaving. I'm like, this mother. And you know what? You know what sucks about Tim? He'll fucking have long hair in like a month. What a fucking dick. He'll be like Fabio in a fucking month, dude. Because he's just the worst. Who gave? Oh, look at this asshole. By the way, speaking of assholes, Ooh Larson, the pride of Norristown, Pennsylvania. Mushroom, how do you feel about Norristown? Is it a piece of shit town?
Come on now, Lou. Yeah. Yes, it's one of the shittier suburbs.
No one good in the world lives in Norristown. Yeah, he is. Demopolis. So here's all right. So finishing this fight, dude, you have a fight where like you have somebody plus 110. Why is there split plus 1,000 and Koval-Kovitch is plus 600? I don't understand. I don't understand form of points on that fight. So, dude,
Right.
give me Demopolis split decision here as like a fucking nonsense prop at 10-1 in a fight that I think goes a distance, like on at a very high clip. You have anything more to add to this before we move on?
I don't.
Hold on.
Much more.
Hold on. Midweek drinking Lou is great, dude. It's like this is like just so you guys know, I had like 3 coffee espresso martinis. I feel fucking great, dude. I feel fucking, man. I feel fucking great, dude.
Good. That's my man, Go-Go, man. Appreciate that guy. Thanks for stopping in, Go-Go.
Go Flamingo's awesome. He's in a lot of shit, dude. He's cool. He's a big supporter. All right, let's move on, Mushroom, to another like kind of. This is a fight that I don't have a bet on, and this is a tricky one. Maheashate against Slavaclaus, Vlasov, Borschev. What are you thinking here? Are you thinking KO? Are you thinking?
I'm sure I'm thinking there's going to be a KO in this fight. Maheashate 4-1 in his last 5. What's he like? 23 years old or something. He's a decent striker. He's got some power in his hands. He does some of that spinning stuff. Good kicks, good knees as well. I guess he can still be improving. He's good at range. He's got some decent UFC experience. He can wrestle. Will he? Who knows? Hittable, gets wobbled. So does Slava. He's hittable. He gets wobbled. The thing is, Mahashate's striking, he's not super accurate with his strikes. And I was saying this all week. Mahashate's strike defense is Mahashitty. And that's the truth, man. And we know, Slava hits hard, power in his hands, he comes forward, decent kickboxer, he's fast. He's got more accurate punches in this fight as well. He'll throw some combos. That's what I love. I love body work. Love fucking body work. Listen, he gets taken down. He does get taken down. I get that. But man, he's got a pretty good fucking get-up game, too. Again, hittable, gets wobbled, poor takedown defense, bad on the ground, but he can get up. I think when he gets grappled too much, he can also have an issue with his cardio late. I still think it's Slava. Small cage. Gives him. I like Slava by KO. I mean, this call a KO for this fight. I think the fight ends in KO, and I think it's going to happen on the Slava side.
All right. I don't know what to do here, man, because my whole initial instinct was everything you just said. I had talked, Balboa, like he's gonna do the community. Balboa is a good dude too, and he's a smart guy. And I'm like, early in the week, he's like, I don't get why I would bet either side. And I'm like, man, Maheashate. And if you guys haven't checked, Maheashate is 0-0 against dudes not named Garcia, so we have no data here. But like, I don't know what to do with this because I don't think Maheashate is like a great striker. I know he trained with like Shailon and Betya, like, so he's probably working on his wrestling. And like, if he's smart, he could like threaten it. I can't tell if I'm just biased because I want to see the fucking Slava dance, dude. Like, I think I like kind of do. And like, I mean, don't you, man? Like, I went, hey. Like, I want to see it.
He'll be doing it. He'll be doing it after my bet cashes. He'll be doing it. So yes, absolutely. Can't wait.
So the one thing that I had said is that you look at Mahashate's first 2 fights, and like Steve Garcia, and I fucking love Steve Garcia, but Steve Garcia just runs in like a motherfucker, like no regard defense. Rafa Garcia runs in like a motherfucker, no regard defense. Slavaclaus is like a tactical striker, and he's going to be the best dude that Maheashate's fought. I mean, like by far, this is the best guy. Like this fucking Akamili's, Armageddon, suck him a dickin', this fucking dude he fought in the Contender Series, like gassed after fucking 4 minutes, and he won as like a plus 800 favorite. By the way, like I said this early in the week. I don't know if you know this. It was like 0 for 22 for Chinese fighters in the UFC, like past this point. Like he was like the first guy who broke the streak. I think Mahashate's got like some power. He's got some skill. Slavaclaus, look, he trains at fucking American Top Team. He's a striking coach. Like he's working with like better guys than Maheashate is. He should win. I don't know, man. I'm just something about it. Like I trust my instincts here, and the under is like -175. And like, if you guys have watched any of the shit I've done all year, like when I went back and looked at my bets, I know that you guys watch me and you're like, ooh, fucking Lou, and like, dude, I've been gambling for 20 years and I've been profitable. Like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Don't let the look fool you. One of the things I look back on, I'm kind of like 3-4 years in MMA as like a serious gambler, and one of the things I looked at was, where am I losing? Like, what are the bets that I'm losing? And we're gonna, like we talked about Nick Fiore earlier. One of the reasons I'm losing is I was trying to cheat these money lines by going in the distance against guys that were either undefeated on the regionals or had not been finished. And Maheashate has been so fucking durable. And I think Slavikov is a better striker. This under being so juiced is crazy to me. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't see what a Maheashate decision looks like, but I see what a Borschev decision looks like. Him just piecing him up. If Maheashate has gotten some grappling, and look, we haven't seen it. I don't like assuming it, but if he's doing camps with dudes that are grapplers and he does take it, okay, then I can't assume he's gonna like fucking get a takedown, like finish him in a minute. Like, I can't assume that. This under -2.5, like -175, is like, it's weird and it's criminal and like, I would look at this over 1.5 if you get a good price on it. Like, Maheashate he's been rocked, but he's been durable, and like, I think Borshev's gonna be the more active technical striker. So I know you hate overs, but like, I don't know. I don't like a side here, really. I kind of like. I think this goes the distance, like at a pretty high clip too.
Wow.
And like you're an old boxing guy, right? Like, you've watched a lot of old school boxing. Borshev's a body, dude. He works the body and like,
Love body work. Love it.
I know, but like, dude, you and I have, like, if you've watched some old school boxing, man, you sap that tank so like it's not just that you're not hurting them, you're sapping their fucking will.
Mhm.
Let's see what Maheashate looks like. I mean, dude, like, let's see what he looks like if somebody's fucking working his body for 5 minutes. Like, I think he looks good. He's been durable, but like, dude, if he eats like a fucking ton of body shots for 5 minutes, like, he may fucking hate it.
I agree. I like it.
All right, let's move on, my brother. By the way, we got 23 of us live randomly, 11 o'clock on a Thursday. Thank you all so much.
Appreciate
Go
it. Thank
follow
you.
Mushroom. His fucking links in here. We went with, oh my God, Narco agreed. I mean, dude, Narco's a boxing guy too. It's crazy how many dudes just fucking work the body, man. Like, dude, 10 minutes of headshots against a fucking durable, stupid fuck. You just,
Right.
like, imagine hitting Darren Elkins in the head for 10 minutes and he's like, yep, now I'm ready. Like, yep, what's up, ho? And you're like, fuck, I'm tired from hitting him. And he's like, yep.
Right.
Guys found it out the hard way, man. Slava's been bonked, dude. He's been bonked. It's going to come down to like, this is like a very much a minute winner versus moment winner. I think Slava's going to win the minutes. And like, can he just stay out of trouble? Like, but anyway, 23 of you guys watching live, please follow Mushroom.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go follow Narco too while we're at it. Like, you don't fucking need the help. You don't need our help, but like, go follow Narco too. All right. We're on to Narco's here. I think we're gonna get Narco to tune out here, Mushroom, because this is my yam bag special. He's like, fuck that. He's like, yep, yam bags. I'm the fuck out. Michael Johnson against Diego Ferreira, CDF. Can I just start here so you can do like the real analysis?
Sure.
I have like PTSD with betting Johnson. He's probably gonna win. Like, take care, Narco. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Mark.
Johnson will probably win like 14 minutes of this fight and he'll lose 9 seconds of it and fucking get subbed. Like, I can't. Like, he beat Alan Patrick. Hey, Alan Patrick, if you're watching this, go fuck yourself, dude. Fuck you, Alan Patrick. You cost me like $100,000 with that fucking Mason Jones shit. Dude, you cost me like, I could have won. Dude, I think I would have like won 100 grand on my DFS lineup. Like, dude, he's a fucking piece of shit. Fuck Alan Patrick. Fuck Michael Johnson beating him. I like Michael Johnson. I was at the event where he fought fucking Gaethje, dude. I was there.
Oh wow, okay,
In
nice.
Philly, dude. Dude. And he fucking got, he looked good, and that's not like his fight IQ wasn't bad, dude. Gaethje just did Gaethje shit. No, Gaethje just did fucking Gaethje shit, dude. He just fucked them up. He did like I don't know if I can say this, I'm just gonna say it. He like did fucking retard strength shit. Like that's what he did. He's like "Durr," and then Gaethje's like "Durr," and all right, and then he fucking fucked them up. Oh shit. Is he? I mean, of course you can, unless it's insulting, and then I would hate to ban you from the channel. Of course you can. It's gonna be like, I'm hoping Mike comes up with like something funny as shit that I don't expect. I mean, I don't know, dude. So let's talk about splits on this one too, dude. Split decisions. That's a great question. Well, Narco, we're not all rich like you. We're not all like fucking millionaires. You fucking egregious motherfucker. He's being funny. Actually, you know what the answer is? Sorry, Mushroom, you know what the answer is?
What is it?
We got the two Robs here.
Oh.
Hey, Narco, come to Philly and find out why the fuck we live here.
No shit.
Come to Philly and find out, brother. Because we're stupid. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Like, because
I love it. They're born and raised. I fucking love it. All my family's there, like legit. My parents are still alive, and they legit live about a block and a half from where I'm at. My brother lives maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 blocks away. My sisters were close. Like, yeah, I mean, like, we're all still here, man. We love this shit.
I mean, like, I don't want to fucking hate you, Mike, but like, you're making me like, dude. I mean, I'll fucking
these things, yeah.
I mean, dude, Mike, I see your like workout videos and shit, and like all this crap. I mean, I don't care if you kick my ass. Let's fucking go, dude. Like, I'll fucking take a run at you. I don't give a shit. Don't fucking insult my. Yeah. And by the way, I'm from like Long Island. Like, originally, I'm from Long Island. Like, I just fucking live here. Like, I can't explain mushroom shit, but also, before we get to this fight, so like Narco and Tim were talking about. So first, they were talking about Yinzers, and I'm like, and I sent a message to Narco. I'm like, oh man, I wish you didn't know what a Yinzer was. Like, Pittsburgh's a terrible fucking city. And they were talking about Scrapple. Look, Mushroom, I know you're the food guy. You're the food guy at Twitter. Thank God you find your thoughts on Scrapple.
Scrapple, it's so great and it's so regional. And
nope,
like you said,
you're banned. The video's over. You said it's great. The video's done.
It's great.
Tell people what Scrapple is.
So it's like this, I guess, this mush mash with like snouts and probably brains and who knows what else in it. But they put all these spices in there.
No, you're not. No, Scrapple is the shit that's not good enough to go into a fucking hot dog.
Right, you won't go anywhere else. Right. So scrap. It's made with scraps. Spiced perfectly. It comes in like a brick. You can cut it up. I like it thick myself, where it's nice and crispy on the outside and just a glob of goo in the middle. It's fucking delicious. I guess as we're talking about it, I can always order some tomorrow for breakfast and show people what it is. And yeah, I could probably put some in my breakfast platter tomorrow. So I guess there's something to look forward to there.
I'm letting you on an unrelated note, our channel is being investigated by YouTube, and this will be the last show on the MMA Engine after that comment. I think Scrapple's disgusting. My girlfriend fucking slurps the shit. Are you listening? Babe, are you listening? Nah, she ain't listening. She got headphones in. Dude, I think Scrapple's like the worst fucking. It's literally like, yeah, Daz is it, dude. It's no man. He said Philly's, dude. It's worse. It like literally, dude. Like I don't eat hot dogs. Like, and this is like the byproducts that like hot dogs are like. Nah, it's like a brick of shit, dude. Like,
the texture is different too. Just the texture of it.
Dude, here's how bad it is. My girlfriend like puts it in the microwave, and I'm like, we need a new microwave. Like, I can't even use the fucking microwave ever again. Like, that's how offensive it is to me. I'm like, no, we need
the outside. It has to be crispy. Maybe you're eating it wrong. It has to be crispy on the outside and mushy in the middle. I'm telling you, that's the way to have it.
No, it has to be outside the apartment. Like I can't even I didn't want to. All right, let's move on. So and we got Pat here. By the way, go follow this. Go follow this fucking jabroni. Congratulations to our buddy Pat, by the way, hitting 1,000 subs.
Man, great job, Patrick.
If you guys aren't following the combat, Pat is like the fucking. I mean, I can kick his ass, but he's like one of the best dudes. In the division of dudes that like I can kick their ass, past the best. All right, let's move on. Oh, what was your Johnson Fiore pick? Sorry, I picked it's yam bags for me and like fucking horseshit decision. What's your pick here?
Let me just break it down a little bit. Fiore 2-3 in his last 5, 38 years old. We know he's a BJJ guy. He's an okay striker as well. He can maybe even put a little volume on you, but his wrestling is what, like a 25% clip or something like that. I mean, once he gets you on the ground, I think he's a 3rd-degree BJJ black belt, so you don't have a fucking problem. He's great in scrambles, a good sub-grappler. He's fought some decent competition. Some people might think this is like a step down, you could probably say. But, man, that 1.5-year layoff, it's a hip injury. That can't be good. 3-fight losing streak to begin with. KO and knocked out in the last 2. Is he washed? I don't know. I think we're going to find out, though. Michael Johnson, I like the power in his hands. He's better on the feet here. He's got pretty good takedown defense as well. Again, the poor fight IQ. Sometimes I see people in the chat saying he could snatch victory from or snatch defeat from the jaws of victory or some shit. So, yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense. And his sub defense is terrible. 9 sub fucking losses, and I know that's the other guy's game, but listen, I really think Johnson's going to knock this fucking dude out. That's what I think is going to happen in this fight. So I have Michael Johnson by knockout. And listen, I don't like trusting Michael Johnson with my money. A thing I've been saying in the chats all week is trusting Michael Johnson with your money is like trusting Michael Jackson with your child. Probably not a good idea. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to kick Shark's cryogenic ass. Freezing his ass in the shower. I'm going to kick his cryogenic ass. Nah, that's my fucking dude. I don't know if I can say Shane's my dude, man. By the way, Shark is the fucking Shark, and he's in here at the right time. Shark gives away his free pick a week. He's on Ferreira big. That's his fucking pick, dude. And he's a motherfucker. When he fires, he don't miss. So like,
nice.
Shark's my fucking man. If the year 2000. Oh, what? What? You were like 2? What were you, 2? Of course. Oh, were you 2 years old? Fuck you. This is what dude, he's gonna win like 12 minutes. That's what I'm worried about, man. Or it goes to split and he like gets fucking fucked in the butt. All right, we have 4 fights left. Thank you guys so much. 26 of you live. This is awesome, man. All right, mushroom. I don't know what to say about this one. Fialio and Buckley. I'm sure you got a strong opinion here.
I know. I don't have a strong opinion. Who the fuck really could? Seriously.
Hold on. Before you start.
Yeah.
There's one thing I forgot to mention. So Narco's mentioned this. Like, Narco, I mean, feel free to say this in chat. Mushroom, is Ferreira like worth a live bet if he's like plus 500? Knowing MJ's like predilection for doing stupid fucking shit. Because I mentioned this today. I'm like, man, if you give me like a good enough line on Ferreira late, he doesn't need much time to fucking pull off a bullshit like, and he get like a standing submission or a knockout. Like, dude, Johnson he's defensively irresponsible. Like, what do you think about live bet here? Do you like it?
That's a great look. Like you said, especially a little late after round 1 or whatever. Yeah, absolutely. I like that play. Because like I've even said, like I said, somebody said in the chat, he can snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. He could be winning, like you said, I think even earlier. He could be winning, that whole fight until fucking, 10 seconds, and he could fucking lose that all of a sudden. I mean, bad fight IQ. It's a good bet. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, Narco's bringing a good, and this is like the scary thing. If you're on the Johnson side, like, look, his takedown defense has been like, oh shit, look at this fucking asshole. Look at this asshole, Big Steve. What's up, Big Steve? Yeah, I mean, like, Big Steve, I think, like, dude, I like the under so much here. Like Johnson, like could fucking KO him. Ferreira could just. I mean, Johnson can KO himself, dude. He's such a fucking maniac. By the way, this show is brought to you by Brady's Hat. He's the sponsor of the show. All right, let's move on. Fialio Buckley, you start this one off, my boy.
And I don't know.
My boy, you start this one off.
Let's, got Andre Fialio, 2-3 in his last 5, 29 years old. Decent striker. He's got power in his hands and comes forward. He's dangerous, obviously, especially early. Man, no fucking head movement. Hittable, gets wobbled, gets knocked out. He's low volume. Suspect gas tank. KO'd in his last 2 fights. Well, not too impressed. Again, on the other side, another fucking chinny dude on the other side of this fight that hits hard. 3-2 in his last 5. Monkey Buckley, 29 years old. Decent striker. Also got power in his hands. He's got fast hands. He gets knockdowns, but he also gets knocked down. He can wrestle if he fucking chooses to use it. He's got good cardio. Now, moving to down to this 170, what's that going to do to it? I don't know how that's going to affect it. I kind of think, he's fought here before. This might actually kind of be the right weight class for him. But, man, he gets knocked down. He gets knocked out. It's kind of fragile, in my opinion. Violence is the spot here. Listen, 24 of 25 of these guys' losses are by knockout, I think. I think only one between the two of them, there only one loss by a decision. The rest are all knockouts. So, I mean, knockout is fair play. I'm sure the books are all over that. But I kind of lean the Buckley side a little bit here. They're both so fucking shitty. They both hit so fucking hard. Who knows? But I'm going to lean Buckley. I'm going to say maybe he can implement a little bit of wrestling and stuff like that. Wear this dude out. Maybe hold him against the cage. Do some kind of work. But I like Buckley. Buckley by KO.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Here, you ready? I'm gonna go so opposite of you.
Okay.
Buckley's decision at plus 400 is so appealing to me, and so first of all, you got to see him on the scale. Let's see what he looks like. I think that's super important here. We got to see it.
Yeah,
right.
Like
Narco talked about this, but I said this even on Monday. I'm like, dude, for a dude that's as jacked as him, and in all fairness, Buckley's still living off the Impa KO. I really do. I think the odds are people look at him, they're like, oh well, he had he fucking hit this dude. He's very one-dimensional. He's already Narco say he's already in weight. I know, but we even said this is a concern. He was a concern. If there's he looked it's weird, man. Why are you looking at dude? I don't even know what fucking Instagram is. You fucking no, I'm kidding. Down to 175. All right, that's good to know.
Good.
Look, man. We've seen this. Now, Narco is the one that last week and a couple other fucking sharps were on this whole Walker decision. And I'm like, yeah, you're fucking I mean, I get it, but I'm like, man, but this could be the kind of fight where do they respect each other so fucking much? The power where, and we've seen this so many times in the UFC, dude. Do we get this kind of respectful fight? And does Buckley implement the wrestling? Because he's I mean, it's the safest path for him. If he does, and he doesn't overextend it, I'm dude, he gassed against Al Hassan. Al Hassan won that 3rd round and was able to actually have some grappling success of his own. I don't know that Buckley's super strong for 3 rounds. I don't know that he has the cardio to go 3 rounds.
And the weight even more.
But if he wins the first, I don't what does a Fialio decision even look like? I don't know. What's the path? So if you Fialio and I don't know, man, in round 3, maybe give it a shot. But I think Buckley kind of wins the decision here. Plus 400. It's not a horrible look. We get that one fight a night where I know it's a horrible thing to say, but if you're going to talk about a fight where dudes respect to his power, I could see Buckley just leg kicking him and kind of staying out of range. And Fialio is a counter puncher. And I mean, he's not a guy, by the time he needs to go for it, maybe Buckley just takes him down, dude. I'm saying Buckley decision is not a crazy thing. This under 2.5 minus 195. I mean, I don't like bets like that. Like, I don't like fucking -2-1 fucking shit. Like,
Right.
Buckley is like, there was some dude in the spaces the other night, something Tyrone, and he was given reports on like the sharp money that Buckley was hit like 3 times. Like, people love Buckley here, and I get it. I don't like parlaying him, especially when Fialio is like, I mean, Buckley shouldn't have suspect chin, and Fialio could bonk him, but like, I kind of think Buckley, like, decision here is like his in the distance -105, his KO is like whatever. I don't know what the fuck is, dude. I remember, dude. I have one friend on social media, and it's Tom from MySpace. Like, that's the only fucking dude I know. Buddy Tyrone, dude. No, like, he was bringing up like where they hit the sharp money at this line. Like, I was listening to him, and I'm like, oh shit, dude. Like, this fucking dude is like telling people like when the sharps coming in. Like, I was like, I thought it was like, no, there was no mocking here. I was like, dude, that was amazing. Like, he's like, they hit it at this number, they hit this number, they hit this number. Like, the money kept coming in for him. I don't know, man. I could see like a weird decision here. You can't bet his fucking KO prop. But I have to say this in case you're a fucking degenerate watching the show. Mushroom, I love shit that pays more.
Yep.
No, he's another dude. He is very sharp. Like, it's the first time I ever really heard him. Like, everybody's talking about him. Like, hey, by the way, let him know that I'm like a dude that can put him on. Like, I was super impressed. I was like, man, he's talking about like literally they hit him at this number. Like, so like you love to hear that if you're on the Buckley side.
Yeah.
I'm not betting it, but I have to bring up, if you feel like being a fucking degenerate, Mushroom.
Oh, of course.
Buckley round 3 submission is plus 9,000.
Wow, I like it.
Oh, I need who? Okay, well, I don't even know why I put that up here. We don't need to talk about that shit. Yeah, I don't want to get into politics here. All right, let's move on. Emily Decote against Lupi Godinez. Mushroom, start this one off. What do you feel about this fight?
One of the least interesting fights I have on the card. I mean, I do have a pick on it, but yeah, I don't know what to make of Lupi. She's an okay striker. I think she's trying to be a striker now when she actually kind of has like wrestling in her pocket or grappling and all that, but it seems like she doesn't want to use it anymore. I worry about her fight IQ sometimes too, and also her short notice record. 0-3 in short notice fights. This is another short notice fight, man. I don't know. I kind of like a lot on the Decote side. 4-1 in her last 5, 29 years old. Like a mixed martial artist type fighter, decent striker, Muay Thai, power in her hands, 2-inch reach advantage in this spot. Throws combos. She's got good leg kicks, good footwork, in and out. 100%. I think it's 100% in the UFC takedown defense. I'm pretty sure. She can wrestle, decent grappler as well. Likes to play over back a little bit for my liking. I don't know if she finishes this girl, but that's like where I'm stuck. Like, I almost don't have a method of victory. I'm not even sure the money line is at the moment. I do like Decote in this spot. Maybe you can help me out with this one, Lou. Like I said, this is the one I'm the least interested in, but I kind of am on the Decote side. What do you think?
I think Decote is going to fuck her up, and I think this is a really good buy low spot. Like, dude, I have no confidence in Lupi Godinez. I think her fight IQ is bad, and I think even if Lupi implements like this great game plan and goes for takedowns, I think Decote can stuff him. I think I was talking. Couchware and I were talking about this today, and he's like, "Well, look at the strike totals against Angie Hill, the common opponent." And I'm like, "Yeah, but like Decote just got outclassed. Like, Angie Hill was just like not losing that fucking fight, whereas Decote fought like a fucking idiot, and like, I don't know, man. Her striking is really rudimentary, and like one thing about Godinez I've noticed, like, look." I know she took this fight like a week after, like when she took Luana Carolina fight. Like, I know it was like short notice.
Yep.
But like, I don't think she responds well to adversity. Like, I really don't. Like, when things aren't going her way, she kind of wilts. She's kind of like, her body language is shit, dude. And like, even that Calvillo fight, her body language wasn't good. And I don't think she won that fight. And like, Calvillo is like fucking talking about retirement. Like, it's weird, dude. I don't think Lupi, and like, Lupi was, I don't know, man. She should have won that fight easily and like made it dicey. I think Decote, look, man, Decote got owned by Hill. Angie Hill, like, you know, whatever you want to say about her, she's in a fucking main event on a pay-per-view. I know her record shit, but this is a girl who, like, dude, Angie Hill's decent, or takedown defense decent. Like, we're gonna get to Angie Hill in a second, but like Jandiroba took her down. Jandiroba's like very good at that. I think Lupi's got good wrestling, but man, her fight IQ and like her mentality, like, you know, we talk so much about like betting on fighters that fight for your money. Lupi, very simply put, I don't think Lupi fights for your money. So like, I can never bet her. I like Decote to piece her up here, and I also like. I'm not betting in the distance. I'm not betting like any of these round props. I think as this fight goes on, there is also the short notice element of this fight. Like, Lupi took it's at 120. Lupi took this fight late. I mean, Decote's had like a proper camp, and Lupi hasn't. I think Decote just fucking pieces her up, man. I really do, and I think this is like, this line's crazy wide. I think the only reason this line is the way it is because of the takedown threat. But like, I hope you guys, whoever's out there, like, just fucking keep betting Godinez, dude. Like, I can't. And like, Lupi's the kind of fighter you bet at plus 180. You don't bet her at minus 150, 160. Like, you just don't. All right, we were at the co-main event, and I got a lot to say about this one, dude. But I'll let you start. Edmund Shabazzian against Fluffy Hernandez. I'm sure you have an under here, but like, go ahead. But who do you like? I like the under as well, but like, who do you like here?
I mean, I've been going back and forth with this one a little bit. I ended up on, just because of the cardio, man. Cardio is another tool you can use in MMA. Cardio is a pretty fucking important tool in MMA. I think it's as simple as Hernandez weathers the fucking first round. I think after that, Shabazzian doesn't put him away in the first round. I think he exerts all his energy. I think he's spent. I think he has nothing for Hernandez after that. He can take it down. I think Hernandez can beat him up on the ground. I think he can get him a sub. I think at that point, I like Hernandez inside the distance is the way I was going to play this fight. What do you think?
All right, I'm on the opposite side. I took the shot on Shabazzian here.
Do you think it's going to be early, Lou? Like, it has to be like within the first round or something like that with Shabazzian?
This is definitely, this is the anti-cardio podcast. This is like, which one of us can fucking
No, fuck no. I smoked way too many cigarettes to have the fucking best cardio in this match.
This is which one of us needed the fucking inhaler first.
I smoke mad weed all fucking day, so I'm sure that doesn't help either.
Yeah, I got Shabazzian. I didn't get him at the best line here. I got him at plus 190, but I like him round 2 KO here. I don't understand why people think this is so linear. We're like,
really think it is.
Well, I don't know why people think this is Shabazzian round 1 or like Boss, because like, if you look at Fluffy, like, let's look at his last 2 fights. Like, the Fremd fight, he was gassed as shit, dude. In the second round, Fremd took that fight on like 4 days' notice. And then Barrialt, I think Barrialt stinks, to be completely honest. I don't think Barrialt's good. Barrialt hurt his rib like fucking 2 minutes into that fight. And even then, like, Fluffy, like, he's like getting pissed. Like, dude, he was like a sitting duck, man. Like, Fluffy took him down. Like, Barrialt was done, dude. Like he really was. Like, Barrialt was fucking cooked. Couldn't defend himself. Fluffy just takes his fucking time. Like, the unknowns here are Edmund. So, like, look, what I like about Shabazzian is he got the fuck out of this Tarvarian shit. He realized, like, this is all right. This is terrible camp. He took time off. He beat Dalsha, and like, look, man, Dalsha's not some end all. Dalsha's like fucking. We're talking about Von Kaiser before. Dalsha's like beating Von Kaiser. Like, all right, like you're ready for Piston Honda or whatever fucking shit. Like, he's a fucking jobber. He's the guy you like. You can get through him. Like, maybe you get some real fights. Like, you fight a guy that like at least has like some potential to finish you, and like you move on.
Right.
But I like the maturity. Like, dude, we're talking about like Chase Hooper. Like, we're talking about Chase Hooper before. He's a young kid, and like, I don't know if he's making the right decisions. Maybe he's not managed well. It's like we saw Sage Northcutt. We've seen a lot of these fucking young dudes. They don't make the right decisions. It seems like Shabazzian at this age is like, he's mature. He's making the right decisions. Like, trying to improve. He's like, all right, like, I got to change camps. I got to change like mentality. This fluffy shit is like, dude, people are acting like he's the fucking second coming and he's like on his path to a title shot. And like, dude, I don't think Fluffy's that good. I think this line's nuts. Like, I wish I got on that when he was like +2 something. I think Shabazzian fucks him up. I think he knocks him out. And I don't think it needs to be in the first round. And last thing I'm going to say about this is Shabazzian's get-up game is really good. So I'm going to be cooking up the same game parlay, and I'll post it tomorrow on Twitter when it comes out. When you do these uncorrelated plays on DraftKings, like fighter X, like if I do like fucking Fluffy to get 2 takedowns and Shabazzian to win, I already priced it out. It's like +700 just for that, without a finish, without like anything. Dude, I think Shabazzian, like, and like, I'm not convinced that Fluffy's like some fucking cardio monster. Like, I'm not, dude. He was so tired against Fremd in a grapple heavy pace. Dude, Shabazzian's got a good get-up game. If Shabazzian just dude, if Fluffy's going for these fucking mat returns and like Shabazzian keeps getting up, why am I convinced a 25-year-old's going to be gassed as opposed to Fluffy, who's had some fucking cardio issues of his own, who's also been hitting the body and is not responding well? Shabazzian starts doing body shots in the first round. Like, I don't know why people assume Fluffy's going to have this like fucking impeccable cardio. Is he Jonathan Pierce? Like, he's not, dude. I think Shabazzian can fuck him up. I think he can work the body. I don't think that Fluffy's going to have like some huge cardio advantage. I love the under. I think Shabazzian fucks him up, dude. I think he knocks him out in the second round. 1,200. That's the play.
Listen, I'll tell you, I was going back and forth with this fight. There are a lot of
Mushroom. Would you rather bet Shabazzian outright at almost +200 or Fluffy in the distance at like even money? Because that's about where it is on DraftKings. Like,
and like, hey, look, you're making a lot of good points. Like I said, I've been going back and forth with this fight. There are a lot of good points on Shabazzian. Maybe I just wrote him off a little too quick. Look, the guy's got power in his hands. He's fast. He throws accurate punches as well. And again, you mentioned the body shots. He's a more technical fucking boxer there as well. He's got decent double leg takedowns that he can do on his own, and a good get-up game, like you said. He's been in a real gym now too. Still young, room to improve. But
I mean, you know what Rousey's doing right now, right? Rousey's fighting for like the SmackDown tag team titles with fucking Shayna Baszler. So like, if KJQ is still around, he's gonna laugh at that. But like,
I know he's been knocked out to his last 3. That kind of scared me off a little bit. His cardio does bother me. I know Fluffy's not a fucking cardio machine, but I think his cardio is better. But man,
yeah, but he lost it. But the Brunson one, he had a lot of success, and Brunson kind of drowned him in a really difficult fight. And the Imavov one, Imavov got him in like just a fucking super bad position. Like, Imavov's a way better fighter at that point of the fight. Like, I'm saying, like, I don't think he, like, dude, he made mistakes that you make when you're in your fucking early 20s. Like, I don't think it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's now Brunson's like a fucking vet, dude. Like, Brunson's a vet that drowned him and drowned him. Like, he vet lessoned him. You know what I mean? Like,
so inside the distance for Shabazzian, you would pretty much call his money line then, right? Like, is there a way where he wins a decision? Because I think the fight ends inside the distance either way. Look at this
fucker. Look at this fucker. No, I like him in a distance. I don't.
How you doing, buddy?
Man. No. I mean, like, Fluffy has a decision path if like he takes him down, like doesn't get him out of there. No, I think Shabazzian is like. I mean, I don't see 15 minutes of boxing where he doesn't fuck him up. I don't think Shabazzian. I don't know that Shabazzian can win a decision ever. Like, I don't like unless it's against Chris Curtis, who's just like stupidly tough. Like, I mean, like you need a guy that's like stupidly tough that will stay on the feet. I don't think that's the path here, but like, I mean, Daz is saying he's got a shit gas tank, but like, yeah, I mean, in the past, like, dude, like this is a problem, man. Like, how much tape do you go back that you care about? Like, dude, everybody's like hammering Natalia Silva. It's like, dude, if you go past these last two, but I'm saying if you go beyond these last two fights in the UFC, you go to her tape when she's 21, dude. Like, it's a whole different fighter. Like, and like Brady and I do Contender Series shit. Well, we're like fucking flinging darts with like Kazakh basement shit on 8mm cameras. Like, sometimes it's just like weirdly tough. I mean, like Daz Dillinger is saying Ed earlier, fluffy late sub. But no, and I get that, but like, dude, we just don't know what, like, I think Edmund's like a lot better than people are giving him credit for, man. I really do. Like, so that's why I like the under. Like, under is my favorite bet of this card, but
yeah, I like it. Yeah, definitely violence for sure.
All right, we still got almost 30 people in here live.
Great, thanks. We appreciate everybody
on the random fucking ass shit. Thank you guys so much. Mushroom, would you have had 29 live on your channel right now?
I don't know. I don't think so. Probably not.
All right,
it's about 10 or 12 or 15 live every here and there, I guess. I'm trying.
So good stuff. And if you guys are watching this impromptu show, please go follow Mushroom. Like, go follow him. His Twitter is hysterical. His channel is just starting. Like, go give him a follow. Like, go help him grow. Go help him not get banned. You can't help him not get banned from YouTube. He's gonna fucking get banned from YouTube from being a fucking maniac. But we have reached the main event, and I don't have a really strong opinion on this fight, dude. Mackenzie Dern against Angela Hill. I'll just leave this at this. This fight seems like, if I'm playing narrative, I don't know where George De Niro is. I know he's like narrative. I know he's like our Narrative Nation guy. If you think it's Narrative Nation, it seems like, dude, it's 5 rounds instead of 3. It's a smaller cage. It's sure as shit seems set up for like the fucking Dern sub. But I mean, I fucking hate Mackenzie Dern. Like, I hate that people like her because she's got tiggle bitties. Like, they think she's attractive, and I'm like, man, you guys have never had the sex, because I don't really think she's like. I don't think she's like. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but like, I'd be like, eh. And then like Angie Hill is like fucking jacked right now, and like, I know she's looked good in her last 2 fights against Loopy and Decote, and like, I want Angie Hill to be good. She's pretty cool on Twitter. She works her fucking ass off. I think she's like making the most of her like limited skill set, to be honest. Like, I think she is what she is. I don't know that I trust her to stay out of trouble for 5 rounds. I'm sitting this one out from a betting perspective. Mushroom, take us home. What do you got here?
Yeah, I mean, me too. I mean, I'm you know, if anything, man, I've already watched my fucking money get burned with that Mackenzie Dern sub, and 5 rounds have gone by and she hasn't gotten a fucking sub. Like, yeah, I kind of don't fucking like that sort of one trick pony, because the difference, I think, the difference on the feet is so much more fast than maybe even on the ground. Now, look, I know that, you know, there's probably a world of difference, but man, you know, Angie Hill is a decent grappler. She's not the worst grappler. She can offensively and defensively wrestle. So, I mean, she's got a pretty good takedown defense. And I, like I said, I've watched my money burn. Sprinkling Mackenzie Dern 3, 4, and 5, because she's got 5 rounds to fucking do it, and it doesn't fucking happen. Like, I don't know, man. I like Angie Hill. Does she put her away? It would have to be super attritional. Dern's tough. You know, Dern's durable. So I guess it would have to be Angela Hill by decision. Yeah, I like it. I actually like it.
I can't officially cap titties. But last week Titties went 0-1 when fucking Lisboa fucking wrecked JRC. So I'm just gonna say, and I can't officially cap this. Hold on. This is for your protection and not mine. Let me just fucking put that. I may as well put this one fucking back on the screen. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm rooting for Hill. I'm not gonna have a bet on this fight.
I like her.
I don't. It's funny, but I will say this: if you're gonna bet this fight, if you feel that, if you're compelled, I don't know that Dern has like decision equity here. Like, if you like Dern, just bet the sub at plus 175.
Money line, right?
If you like Hill, don't fuck around. She's a dog. Like, don't get greedy. Like, I mean, like, if that's what you guys like, if you want to pick a side, you're getting a plus bet. Like, I don't know what, like, if Dern's getting takedowns, it's probably, and first of all, if she's getting takedowns, it means Hill's gassed. Like, she's gassed as shit. Because Hill doesn't really give up a lot of takedowns, but like, if she's getting a takedown, if Dern somehow gets a takedown and it's not the end of the round, she's probably wrapping up sub. So like, I feel like it's to me, it's like Dern sub or Hill decision, and like, look, man, if the Dern sub line moves and you can get it north of plus 200, and you can get that and a Hill decision, you can kind of like, you can do like a fucking hedge bet, but like, I don't like shit like that, dude. So before we go and sign off to the people, do you have a Preakness pick? Because I'm gonna break down this. Because I had people fucking say, "Can you break down the Preakness?" I'm like, great. Prepare to be disappointed tomorrow. Like, great, I'll do it. Because I hit the fucking trifecta on. I'm like, I mean, dude, I've been like deep diving the tape, like I'm Narco, but like, I'm happy to do it. But like, give us the people a pick for the Preakness, and then like, tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, I have no pick for the Preakness. I would imagine Lou Betya would be a way better person to ask about that.
Deep dive, son.
Yeah. So you can find me at Mushroom Philly on Twitter, or as you guys know, every Thursday night on YouTube. I'll try not to have technical difficulties next time. Like I said, every Thursday night. There's no fights this week, but I think I might do a little segment called Cheesesteaks and Chit Chat. Where I'm going to have the people that are generally in my chat. I think I'll have a big old cheesesteak in front of me, and I'm going to go to town on it. You guys ask me questions. We'll have a chat. We can talk about fights. We can talk about food. We can talk about everything. Fucking what? I don't give a fuck. I got nothing to hide. But as I said, at Mushroom Philly on Twitter, Mushroom MMA on YouTube, Thursday night, 10 o'clock, anytime. Thank you, guys. I appreciate everybody out there. Great chat. Love you guys.
Go follow this fool. We got the happy hour tomorrow, 5:30 on this very channel. Monk breaking down DFS and talking about my bets. I'm gonna do a Preakness video in the morning, so it does not interfere with my daytime drinking for the happy hour. And that's all I got. So the guys, we've had like 30 strong all night. Thank you guys so much. Like, for this impromptu random fucking shit to help Mushroom out, because he doesn't know how to use a goddamn computer.
MMA channel, and go subscribe to the Mushroom MMA channel, please.
Mushroom, because Mushroom does it. He's got like a fucking Texas Instruments, like a TI-86 fucking computer. He's got a Tandy for those of you. Now I'm showing my age, but like, he's got a fucking nothing computer. Thank you guys for tuning in. Good luck tomorrow. Good luck Saturday on your bets. Oh, and the Preakness pick. The Preakness pick is first mission. How do you bet it? Tune in tomorrow. I will tell you how you bet this race to make money, because this fucking race sucks with 8 horses. Guys, take care. We'll see you soon.
Thank you very much.
Don't leave.
I got you.